Hi guys. Okay, look at the scrap paper tray. I don't know if you can tell how far it's gone down. You'll also notice the little bag of strips is gone, and I'll show you that in another project. Today I'm going to be making some little clustery type of things because a couple of weeks ago, one of the Use It Till It's Gone projects, using the scraps from that tray, you may remember when we made some little autumn leaf cluster type embellishments. There were some little minis. And I made these out of punched photographs. So I now have a pile of the little negative piece from the punch outs. And sometimes I make tags out of these or just embellish straight on the page. But today I thought I would make some. I've already done a few to show you. So they're just little clustery type things. Some I've put 2, some I've put 1. These are sewn around the edge. I'm not sure if you can see, but this time I've sewn them with a light brown, a beige thread instead of dark brown like I usually sew everything. This one I've left a strip of 3. And I think they look quite cute. So, I mean, these could just go on pockets. I've got a whole bunch of book page pockets that I made ages ago that I need to embellish. So some will probably just end up on those. Okay. So all I was doing, I've got my tray of little scraps. And I just picked out these little blank kind of pieces and some strips. Well, not strips, but some are, I suppose. Any little bits that had, you know, blank, blank on it. Actually, I can use this. Oop, there's a nice big square. I did use a couple of browns here and there, so I'll pull out a couple of those. Nothing like having little scraps and then you go ripping them down to make them even smaller. Stop ripping. Okay, so. Oh, okay. You get the idea. I've just pulled out a whole bunch of little blank strips. There's some white in here. I'll put those on top. I may use some of it. I may not. There's a bit of blue. Could I make a blue one? No, I don't want blue. Okay, that'll do. I'll leave those on top. I know, I'm back to digging. Like, remember at the very beginning of the Use It Till It's Gone challenge, I was digging in that tray non-stop. Okay, I should have dug about before I started filming. Oops. There's another bit of that old masking tape. Oh, still haven't used that up. Okay, stop digging, stop it. Okay, whoops. And all I was doing is just first, okay, so you know what they look like. I'm going to sit them there. There's some little singles. Doubles. Sometimes I punch them too close to cut into singles. And some of them I punched right to the edge, which tore. So that's why I ended up with a few singles, because I might have had 2 on a strip. Anyway, I've cut some into little singles, but if I can, I'd leave them as doubles or triples, just so I can use the whole thing up in one hit. Anyway, so all I've been doing, I've got some fabric here, and these were my husband's old pants. They're not, I don't know, they feel like a stretch denim, but they're brown. I'm not sure what material it is, but anyway, all I did was cut up some of that, and I've also got some old curtain. So firstly, I just layered the back of this. Now you'll see how they're different colors. I've used a little piece of brown paper there, and it's just some of the white or cream strips there, or coffee dyed strips. So I've just been trying to cover that first, and then I've layered it on some lace and fabric and left little bits of paper poking out the edge, just to make it a bit more scrappy. And because these are so square and boxy, I mean, I suppose you could cut them down further, but I really can't be bothered. Okay, this one, because that's more yellowish, I'm just going to glue a little brown piece there. Now, if you can, try not to get glue on the top of the photo, because when you rub it off, it does, you can scratch the photo up, which is good to know for other projects, but not what I want for this. And then I just put little, strips of paper on the back. To cover the little window, and then I've just poked little pieces out underneath. This was a wee bit fiddly. Now, of course, if you've got bigger pieces like this, it's easier to just cover the little the little window pieces, but as you know, I'm trying to use up these little itty bitty pieces. So I'll probably just do a couple on camera with you because I don't have many little blank pieces left. Oh, I could probably find some more if I dug about more in there. Oops. I don't want too much hanging over the edge. I've put way too much there. So I don't know if you can see, but just little layered pieces underneath. I have put bits of brown poking out here and there, but mostly I just want to get rid of all these itty bitty little pieces. I need some more in that corner. And I didn't care if this was cut square. See how that's a bit wonky? That's okay. I don't mind. That's all okay. Okay. I think that's enough for this guy. Oops. Where did that come from? Here. My fingers are so sticky from gluing. Okay, I'll do another piece. Ooh, here's a red one. Let's do a red one. It's hard to tell even what the original photo was. I don't know, that looks like a bush or a tree or something there. And look how many I've got to use up. Oh my gosh. I'll have to make a whole bunch of tags. Okay, I don't want that little piece on the end. Okay, this one's got a butterfly on it, but I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see, can I get rid of this now? No, I don't like it behind the red. It's a bit too white. Too white. Okay. I reckon a few more projects and that tray will be gone. Let me see, I've got 1, 2, 3 other projects kind of half filmed. That's why sometimes between projects you'll notice this goes down even more. So I've got 3 kind of half filmed, and then I think the 2 after that, yeah, 5 more. I think that tray will be empty. Don't hold me to it, because sometimes, honestly, every time I think I've almost got the tray emptied, it's it just doesn't go down, does it? You know, I thought I would like the red, but now I'm not. Too bad. Just do it. I may like it once it's sewn. So these other ones, you'll see some where, see this one? This one's got 4 different little pieces of paper in there. This one's got 3. Because those, I was using these little bitty pieces. I didn't dig around enough and find these bigger pieces. So I had to end up kind of gluing these little teeny strips together to make a bigger piece in order to cover the backs of those. I'm sure this is riveting, watching me glue these. It's taken me forever. I don't know why it's taken me forever. Those ones I just knocked up super quick. I should have just filmed me making those. Actually, I think the day I made those, I think Darren might have been home working, actually. So he was on the phone yakking again. No, let's use this little strippy. Okay. Oh gee, I totally overestimated there. Okay. Then, so I made a whole bunch at once. Then I just got my material. Just want a little bit peeping out the edge. This fray is quite nice, so. Okay. Now I'm going to be completely honest with you when I make these. You can't tell on camera, but if you feel these, you can tell that it's not just those layers. They're a little bit thicker. There's something under there. And I'll show you what I did. I don't know. I feel like it's cheating. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I suppose it is using the little scraps. So let me just show you what sort of little cheaty methods sometimes I do to get rid of little scraps. And that's not just for this Use It Till It's Gone project. That's for like everything I do. That's why I always joke. If someone ever pulls apart something I've made, they'll be like, what the hell is this underneath? See these little threads? I'm going to chuck those in there just so I can get rid of them. If I can make them poke out a bit, even better. Okay. That little bit I trimmed off the edge. I just hide it in there. And not only do I do that, if there's other crappy bits in my tray that I want to get rid of, like this stupid piece of, it's the edge of a map, but it's the white piece that I don't want to use. I just kind of hide it on the back. Bye-bye. See? There's 3 little scrappers off my desk. Bye-bye. Let's stick one more. Where's an annoying piece? I've been trying to get those annoying pieces. Okay, see this? This has been really bugging me. Bye-bye. Okay. So you can't actually see it from the front. I just do it to like hide it and get rid of it. Take it away. Okay, these I've been trying to cut raggy, so it's not a square. If you can tell, little weird shapes hanging out, because I don't want it to look so neat. Not that they look neat, but so I've just been kind of cutting at weird angles. Let's see, like that. Oh, actually, this one I don't think I've cut enough. I want a bit more at the bottom. Okay. Just want another little piece down the bottom there. Okay. Then I'm just going to glue this on top. Now I have put a fair whack of glue on this just because I want it to seep through that lace onto the fabric to hold it down to the fabric. And these I've kind of put at an angle, most of them. Okay, so then you just make a whole bunch in one hit and leave them aside to dry. And then once they're dry, just sew them. See, the last time when I made that batch, I didn't kind of measure each bit of fabric like this. I just cut up a whole bunch of squares and then you know, just found a piece that fit. Oops. Okay. I do like how this frays so much. And a bit of lace. This lace curtain, it's I bought this huge roll. It's like as tall as me. Well, not as tall, it's about up to my eyebrows. Almost as tall as me. This huge big roll of it at Salvo's, I think it was. It was only $7 for the whole big giant roll. And I thought, yes, I'll take that. Thank you. My husband, he's like, what do you want a grotty old curtain for? I'm like, I'll wash it. But it was nice and discoloured and old and falling apart. I love it. I used to always find old curtains at, you know, the charity stores, but now I don't know if they throw them away or what. But yeah, I never see them anymore. Not that I need any lace. Oh my gosh, I've got so much and I hardly ever use it. I don't know why. I just need to start using it. That thread can stay there. Okay, I didn't hide any little pieces under, but I will stick one little piece. Okay, that's it. So you get the idea. I'm going to go make a whole bunch more. Oh wait, before I go, I'll show you how I was making the pieces with the little itty bitty strips. Like I said, you know, you see one or two bits poking through. Okay, this was what I was doing because I didn't dig about and find these bigger pieces. It was ridiculous. Honestly, I had all these little pieces that I had pulled out. So my tray was a bit fuller when I made those. And I was seriously putting them together like this to build a bigger piece. Whoops. Come back. Because I didn't have any pieces big enough. Well, I did. If I had dug around my tray a bit longer, I would have found some, but oh. No, I don't want that way, do I? And that's how I was like making my bigger piece to poke through there. And that's how I made the bigger piece. See? It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Actually, I don't like that one. See, this one's quite dark. I'm going to chop this one into two. There's a magpie at my craft room door cooing at me, talking. So I can go, he wants me to go get him some food. These birds harass me all day. I don't know if you can hear him. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep making some. Then when they're dry, I'm going to sew around the edge. I just did a straight stitch. Okay, so I've made a few more and I've sewn them. I've still got all of these little bits of photos left, which they'll get used for tags and stuff later. Okay, these were the ones I showed you before. Let me show you the finished ones. So I've made a big giant one. This one I'll probably put on the front of a big journal, you know, kind of like a book plate. Okay. Oops. Excuse the glare. I think they turn out lovely. Actually, the red one I don't mind now that it's all sewn and put together. And so you can see the little pieces of paper in some of them. Okay, these were the ones I think I showed you at the beginning. I'll give you a close-up look. This one's really pretty. The half-half. And some little babies. So you can see different little strips of paper under there. Okay, and that's it. So don't throw your little punch outs away. Let's have a look at the tray. Look at that. I don't know if you can tell, but I definitely can. I suppose it's a, you need to kind of see it sideways. Let me take you down. Okay. I think from this angle, you can probably see that it's gone down a bit more. Now you can see the top of the tray. So, we're getting there. But still, look, there's still so many little scraps. Oh my gosh. There's still quite a bit in there. Yeah, I think some sewn snippets are going to have to come up soon. Anyway, that's it. And thanks for watching. Bye.